everybody. So today I wanted to talk to you about challenge groups. So you're probably seeing everyone running challenge groups and doing all this stuff, and you're like, what the heck is a challenge group, or how do I do my own? And today I want to talk to you about why it's so important that we are doing challenge groups, kind of explain what they are and how you can start running your own. So first of all, challenge group is a private group through Facebook where we put our challengers in the group and they are held accountable. People run them differently. I'm going to actually show you my challenge group that I have currently running and kind of how I run them, but you can run them however you want. If you want a small group, if you want to do 5 to 10 people, my groups normally are around 50 people. And the reason why I do that is because I have my new coaches plugged into my challenge groups, and they're able to invite their friends and family to join. Everyone's required to have a challenge pack, but that way my new coaches kind of learn how they're ran. They can get ideas for their own future groups, but I don't normally suggest doing more than 50 people in one group because it does get to be a lot. So that is what I do, and you can do different ones. You can do, like I do a daily banner assignment, so they know what they're posting every day. Some coaches just do a daily post. They go in every morning and they post a daily post with a little call to action, like show us your sweaty selfie or post a favorite recipe. They do have challenge group guides in the back of your online office. I don't use those just because they're pretty generic. I kind of like to make my groups fun, and I have a theme for each group. So like the one I'm going to show you is the Lose a Turkey by Thanksgiving group. It actually ends this week. But there's just different things in there that you can do with these groups. You can run free clean eating groups if you choose to do that. You can run free, right now I'm running a free crockpot clean eating group. I don't do those often because I don't want to attract people that are just looking for free stuff. But I also want to share value and share things with people that are free. I want to help people even if they're not going to, buy a challenge pack from me. If I can offer some value to one person and they end up not buying a challenge pack from me, that's okay. But these challenge groups are where you're going to get customers. You're going to get referrals. People are going to, if they love your challenge group and they want to continue in the next one, they might invite one of their friends and say, hey, you should totally do this with me next time. And then you have more and more customers. So let me show you. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see my current challenge group. As you can see, this is my Thanksgiving challenge group. This is the daily banner. So what I do is I actually leave this up for 3 weeks. For the whole 3 weeks. So every Monday, they know they have to post a motivational quote. Every Tuesday, a favorite 21-day fix approved recipe, and so on. Some coaches will have for like 3 for each week of the challenge if you're doing a 21-day fix challenge group. And that's what I mostly run. So you can keep them as long as you want. If you wanted to do a 30-day group, if you have a program, if you're doing max 30 and you have a lot of people that want to do that program, you can definitely run more than 21 days for a group, but I know from my personal experience that those tend to kind of die off towards the end because people just kind of get bored or, they're not checking Facebook constantly. But with 21 days, a lot of people are interacting more within those 21 days. So that's what I do. I keep my groups 21 days. We do a week of prep week. So it's actually a 30-day group. So we do a week of prep week, and then that following Monday we start our group. So you can change up the banners. You can use some of these ideas if you'd like, and you're more than welcome to. I do have some things in the file section, just a few things, shopping list, some meal plans that I created regarding all of the calorie brackets for the 21-day fix, so people can see that. We post videos, as you can see. Today is Friday, so they're doing Flex It Friday. And the great thing about the banner challenge is I stress participation from the very beginning. So they know how important it is to participate. I don't do any type of point system or prizes just because it gets to be too much because we have so many people in our challenge groups. But the great thing about the banner is from the beginning I tell them, in prep week, we go over, this is the banner assignments. This will never change. If you do change them, just let them know they're going to change every Monday. Just if you want to change it up a bit. But I haven't done that. I haven't done different banners for each week, and it seems to still work. So it just makes it easier on me. But, you know, the good thing about these banner challenges is they know from the beginning what they're supposed to be posting. So when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to immediately wake up early or immediately go post something in hopes that someone's going to, you know, post something. They're already doing it. As you can see, I was not the first person to post this morning. We had a few other people posting their sweaty selfies and their Flex It Fridays. You know, it's a really good way to hold people accountable. I do message people, my personally sponsored coaches, and also my personally sponsored challengers. So if I have coaches that are bringing in people, I don't necessarily message those challengers. I let their coaches do it, but I do message my personally sponsored coaches that are doing the challenge group, and I also message my challengers every Friday. And I do that purposely because a lot of people tend to fall off on the weekends. So every Friday I post or I check in with them through a private message, just saying, hey, checking in with you, making sure you're staying on track. You know, I know it's the weekend. It's gonna be getting rough, and I want you to know that we're here for you. Post in the group when you want to fall off, or when you're struggling, and we'll help you get through. These challenge groups are what gets you results. Yes, the programs work on their own, but without that accountability and without that support, it's really hard for you to get the results you want. So, like you can see on Wednesdays, we have water challenges, and everyone participates. We tag one another. We're there for one another. You know, if I see someone struggling, if they're not answering, I might call them out in the group. I might tag them and say, hey, where are you at? Haven't seen your study selfie today. Checking in on you and seeing what you're up to. That's my job. That is what they're trusting you to do, is get them results. So that's just an idea for what we do for our challenge groups. But again, you don't have to do that. You can post daily challenges. You can kind of run them your own way. My suggestion, if you haven't been in a challenge group personally, if you haven't been in one of your personally sponsored coaches challenge groups, ask them to put you in one. See how they're ran. See how they run them. Get ideas from them. And then either what I do for my coaches is I let my new coaches in to my groups if they've never been in one. If they've already been in one, I still let them in, and I let them invite, and we kind of co-host it together. We'll pick days during a prep week where you post about Shakeology today. I'll post about the meal plan tomorrow. Friday, the third coach will post about Shakeology and why it's so important to be drinking it. And we just pick days. And then during the 3 weeks, we are participating just like they are. We are challengers, and we are participating. We're also coaches, and we're also answering questions. If we see someone post a recipe and say, hey, is this 21-day fix approved? I'm really not sure. Or how can I make this 21-day fix approved? We're all responding. We're all, diving into the group and checking in with one another. So co-host some groups before you just run your own if you're not comfortable with running your own at first. If you are, I've had coaches that say, oh, I'm ready. I'm going to run my own group. And they do it, and they do great. And that is perfectly fine, too. On my team, we suggest co-hosting just so you're not left, if you have 5 people in a group and one person's participating, it's a little hard to get the results that they want. It's a little hard to get motivated. But if you have at least 10 people, 10, 15 people, 20 people that are, 10 out of the 20 are participating, then that's good. That's great. Those other 10 people might still be watching. I've had people in my challenge groups that never post anything. They either don't get on Facebook that much, or they're just not comfortable with it yet. They don't know anyone in the group. They're shy, and that's fine. I still let them in my group. I don't require you to participate. If you don't participate, then I don't kick you out. But they still watch, and I've had them say, I really want to be in the groups. I enjoy them. I enjoy seeing other people. They can still get results without participating, but the people that do participate tend to be the ones that see the best results. And I make sure I tell everyone that in the beginning. So that is just some ideas for you to do challenge groups. for you to get started in doing your own. Like I said, they don't have to be specific programs. You don't have to run a 21-day fix only group. If they have insanity and they want to be in your group, why not? Or, you know, I kind of open it. I'll leave it open if they want to do Insanity Max 30, or if they want to do PIO, or if they want to do T25. But my groups only last for 21 days. So the actual challenge. So I let them know that, and they can continue their program into my next group. But my groups are only 21 days, and it just makes it easier for me, because the majority of my customers are doing the 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme. So that just makes it easier on me, to where I'm not having to run these 60-day groups and no one's participating by day 30. Just makes it easier. So if you have any questions regarding challenge groups, to get started on your first one, like I said, just ask your coach to join, ask your coach to co-host, ask your teammates. If you have a success partner, ask them if they would want to team up. And just go for it. Just start inviting people. Start talking about it on Facebook. If you have a, like right now I'm doing a 21 days to fit, 21 days of fitness. And it's going to be 21 days before Christmas. And I'm posting about it. I'm sharing my before and afters from 2 years ago Christmas till this past Christmas, when I was 50 pounds down. I'm talking about how rough it is during the holidays. I'm sharing that people gain weight during the holidays. And this will definitely help you get people interested if you're telling them about your challenge groups. No one's going to want to join if you're not inviting and you're not telling them. So hope this helps. If you have any questions, just let me know. Bye, y'all.